The governor of Florida recently banned trans women from being involved in sports with women in middle school and colleges. What do you think? Agree or disagree?
Well, I think he's a stupid and should die because trans women and men are the best thing that ever God created.
I think every woman has the right to choose whether or not she has a baby.
You told me, and you told the camera, that you think it's okay the day before birth for a woman to inject a solution into her child to stop its heart.
That's not what I said. You're saying that.
You said it's okay to do that.
I think that the mom needs to be able to decide. And I know that's a cop-out to say that, but
should she legally be able to decide a day before birth?
Yeah. Is this why you record for stupid shit like this? You guys are disgusting.
When you target someone by attaching their name to your joke, that's okay.
Yeah, but I'm not inciting people. You are inciting people.
You're normalising.
Every single person I've spoken to about the things that you have said about me don't understand any of it. And if I just sit there and interrogate these people who are alleging things about me, I can just sit there and explain to them the context and they go, well, that's not very important, is it?
You're normalising this kind of language.
I'm normalising comedy because at this point comedy is under attack in this country. I'm being investigated for a joke. I can name other comedians who are being investigated for jokes. We have gone down a very dark path. As Orwell says, printed on the front of this building, if liberty is to mean anything at all, it must mean the right to tell people that which they don't want to hear. Do you stand by that or not? This is the BBC. Does the BBC stand by that or not?
Here are some comments from your social media pages.
That is what exactly is a woman?
Well, for me, it's actually a really simple answer, and that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
But what is that?
As a woman.
What about folks who have wombs but are not women?
There are two genders, male and female.
I am non-binary.
Women have wombs.
I am not a woman and I have a womb.
You are a woman and
I
you
know.
do have
No.
Next question.
This is the gayborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, ma'am. He can save you. He can give you a new heart. God can give you a new heart so that you love what God loves. No, that's irrational. She did grab my hair.
Dad says you can't just say that your baby is gay before he gets a chance to tell us he's gay. And I go, whoa. Straight people do it all the time. Little baby boy is born. Oh, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. Little baby girl is born. Oh, you better lock her up when she turns 16. Clearly, people want their children to be straight. Well, my son is gay. Gay. Very gay.
Got it. Okay. Is Leah Thomas or William Thomas biologically stronger than the competitors that she was against?
I don't know about that specific situation. Probably because she is number one.
Won the national title.
Yes.
Okay.
Won the national title.
After the transition, right? Okay. Is that fair?
Yes.
So the other women against the man were born with less bone density, lower testosterone levels. What are they supposed to do to make it even?
I would not know on that specific situation.
Right. So there's nothing they can do because men have more testosterone, muscle mass, and bone density. So wouldn't that be cheating?
What do you guys think about the wage gap?
I'm gonna make less just because I'm a woman, but also because I'm black. I mean, it's outrageous.
We're actually talking about the OnlyFans wage gap between men and women. Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
No.
Don't you think they should be paid the same? Equality. Men are ugly. There you go.
You guys, I took a pregnancy test.
I'm sure many of us are actually wondering why.
I thought something looked a little suspicious.
That is certainly not the only thing that's a little suspicious here.
But, yeah, I took a pregnancy test and it was positive.
Positive? Was it really? Well, I'm positive about something. I'm positive that's impossible.
I've been on hormones for around 3 years.
Been on hormones for about 3 years. Okay. Do those hormones now suddenly allow for individuals not born with them to grow a uterus?
I knew that this was going to be able to eventually happen, and I'm super happy.
I'm a feminist, and I don't hate men.
Okay, so you are a self-described feminist. What is a woman?
Why do you want to know?
I'm infinitely curious.
What's a man?
You're looking at one.
Why do you think that that's important to you, what a man and a woman is?
So
do you
you
treat men
can't-
and women differently?
Well, it depends in what context, though. Politically, no. Under the law, no. Should they be treated differently in societal customs and norms? Yes.
Why?
Like, we should open doors for women. We should honor and protect women.
I want to
and-
honor and protect you, man.
Okay, great,
do you
thank
not
you.
honor and
Women are
protected?
worthy of protection. Can you tell me what a woman is, since you're a feminist?
You're saying these things because you're trying to get a gotcha.
You're
Okay,
a feminist. Shouldn't you be able to tell me what a woman is?
I'm a feminist.
Isn't that probably
because
important to feminism?
You're on record for stating, and I quote, "This is the gayest generation of America." What are your overall thoughts on this? Because some of your opponents seem to believe you have homosexual tendencies.
Well, it is the gayest generation ever. Every fact shows that more young people are gay than any other generation. Yeah, I think my record of my marriage speaks for itself. But is there something you want to tell us about your own?
I mean, you don't gotta accuse me of being gay. Just because you're married, don't mean that you're not homosexual yourself.
Well, you came up here asking about the gayest generation. I got some questions about you, man. And
I mean,
the
yeah,
way
man.
You're
I mean,
dressed
you're
is
coming to my campus that I represent, calling us, one of the gayest generations.
Well, it is.
I
One
mean,
out of
yeah.
5 young people are lesbian, gay, or trans.
And even though I don't,
it's the gayest generation ever.
Congrats, man.
Congrats? No, it's not a good thing, actually.
Okay, cool. Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Internet's gonna love that one. You'll be real famous in about 25 minutes, dude. Yeah.
You're telling me that I can put my butt cheeks on the internet for free, and that's going to stick it to the man? Free the nipple is an Instagram campaign? Oh yeah, he's going to be really upset, ladies, when you're naked on the internet. You're telling me that women are being taught to have multiple partners as some act of sexual freedom. Oh yeah, ladies, it's really going to suck when you tell men, I don't want a relationship, but I'll sleep with you for nothing, because modern feminism says that that's good. It sucks. Oh, now I get to work just like a man, hours day in and day out. Dude, we were just cooking. I love cooking. Who fought for feminism, modern feminism? People keep thinking that these are things that women liked. And when you actually look at happiness, women are not happy anymore because we're being told that we still have to be a woman, but also be like a man. It shouldn't be like that.
Hey.
What? He'd probably
You
be
do not
moving
do not get up in my face like this. You do not want to be playing this.
We can't talk man to man?
I don't think that's possible.
That's not possible? Why?
I don't think it's possible because
Why?
there's only one man standing in this aisle right now. Now
And it's
sit
me.
down, little miss.
And it's
Before
me,
I
'cause
go
you're
ahead
acting
and
like
get,
a child.
I'm going to go ahead and get TSA to come on this plane and haul you off.
Why would
You want to
they
make
do
that big of a show
Why
about it?
would they haul me off?
You want to make
because
that
I
big of a show
identify
because
as
you're
a
not
male?
confirming the
And
docket
you
that I have.
You don't want to identify me as such?
The government chose what to identify you when you were born in a hospital. They wrote M or F next to your birth certificate.
Okay,
That
and
is
it's my life.
That was dictated by a power much
And it's
greater
my life,
than mine.
and I don't
all right?
feel that way.
A higher
I feel
power
like
than me.
I'm a
I'm
man,
not the
so
authority.
I'm a man.
I'm not the authority that assigned you.
You need
what
to
you
get-
were
she
assigned.
need to get
okay?
up
You
out
don't
his
have
face.
any authority at all.
She need to get up out of his face.
I agree. Thank you, sir. If you continue this display, if you cannot confirm what my docket says here, that there are in fact 2 ladies sitting in this aisle,
There is one,
then
I'm sorry,
you're gonna have
a
to
lady,
leave.
correct? There is one lady
You're gonna have to
and
leave.
one man.
Well, that's not what it says I need in these seats in order to fly.
He would probably be
So
more
if you're going to
compliant
continue
if
to
he
fight the facts that I'm looking at right here, then I'm going to have to haul you off because you could be a dangerous person. We don't know. We have no way of confirming
Because
this.
I identify as a male.
Because you're not the
Because I am
person
a
on
male?
my list. You're not
Because
the person
I
on my
am
list.
a man?
It's a simple one of 2 answers.
Are you mad because
There's
I'm
no
more
gray
man than
zone.
you?
There's no gray zone.
Is that what you're mad about?
Is it really that big of a
Is that what
deal?
you're mad about?
You want to get up
Is
in
that
my
what you're
face
mad
right
about?
now? I don't need this job. Look, you want to play
Oh,
big
you
and
don't
tough
need
man.
this job?
You want to play
Let's
big and tough
go.
man. All right. Look. Oh.
What?
No,
You know
don't lose your job. Don't lose your job.
I'm
Don't lose your
better.
job.
You're right. I'm better.
Don't lose your job. Don't lose your
You're
job.
better than that.
Don't lose your
but you're not
job.
good enough
Sit
to
down.
identify
Sit down,
me.
ma'am.
Because in court, that's not gonna be
Man.
in court. That's not gonna be a man. Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job,
Man.
brother. Don't lose it.
That's a good point, bro.
In court, that's
You're my favorite.
You are the reason.
Thank you for coming. Thank you all for buying tickets. Oh, I love you. I love you. I think you're a really nice woman. Oh, she spit on me! Hey, luckily I like that finish. She does that. That turns me on. Now she turned me on. How am I going to see?